What's up, everybody? Kind of chose to stand in the sun here. Best lighting possible, but today we're going to be doing some work on the Tacoma, 2017 Tacoma TRD off-road, the long bed. And if you're new to the channel, that's my truck, and I'm starting to do some off-roading and hopefully get into camping, which leads into what we're doing today. We're going to install a rack. We're going to do a roof rack, and the roof rack will help me put a tent up. So people put tents or the racks on the bed, but that's it will get in the way of actually putting my dirt bikes and stuff up. So I want to do something different, just so that I can also take my dirt bikes out when I want to go out. And the rack that I'll show you in a bit. What we're installing is the I think it's called Hooke from Amazon. It's like almost $300, $270, $280, and it's the cheap alternative to what like a Prinsu, I believe, is what everybody's getting. And to me, I don't really see. I watched a lot of videos, and what I would guess on why one is more expensive than the other is just the design aspect of it, on how it all mounts up, and I guess adjustability and like just being a little bit like just more flat, more flush with the roof. And we'll see once I install this, and I'll give an honest review. I mean, I always tell you guys how things are. As far as sturdiness, I don't think it'd be an issue. It's just steel, you know. It bolts on. If anything is like, oh, this thing is too flimsy, I could always like pop a weld or something in there and just make it permanent. But yeah, the whole thing is to start camping and get out there a little bit more on the truck. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, so I took the liberty of just unwrapping everything. It all looks pretty good, like the powder coat and everything. It looks like it's held up to the shipping. They're not very cushioned in the packaging. Like literally, they just come in their wrapper like this. And but yeah, it held up. I guess it didn't get thrown around too much. You can see here, this is the if you have like a newer model, it comes cut out for your fin, the antenna. So like the newer models have this one, and then a lot of people I was seeing online that they were the ones that they bought came with numbers on it, like numbers like as far as like on here, like it told you like what thing went where, but it was like very obvious and like very unnecessary. So this one came without the numbers engraved on it. And then, yeah, you can also tell on these, they come with a dot. So that's 1, 2 dots, that's 2, 5 dots, that's 5. So they kind of did it that way. And then this is I believe it's a fairing. I ordered some rubber that I'm gonna throw up on here so that it makes more of a nicer finish, and also keeps that the wind from making noise. I believe they threw their logo on upside down. See if the camera will focus. So it's supposed to go like this, and their logo is upside down. Yeah, let's see here. Hardware, a shit ton of freaking hardware, and these are the actual brackets. These guys will just mount up, and as you get 2 options as to how high you want it. I'll probably go as low as I can. So here, what they want you to do first is actually remove the rubber here, the weather seal, and this one's actually, I've seen people like theirs is like glued on. Oh, here's the glue right here, and then yeah, so then that comes off. I'm gonna save it because I'm gonna do my best to reapply it. And here there's holes. I only have 4 brackets, so I'm assuming it's only gonna be front and back. That's the difference with the Prinsu. With the Prinsu, you get a front one or a middle one as well. So that's what you get for $300 less. Yeah, so you get two different types of bolts on here, and one is way too thick, so it has to be the smaller one.
Okay, so little intermission. I went back and I watched Prinsu video on how to install their rack, and they put silicone in here in the actual holes. Like they fill them with silicone on every single hole before they actually install the bolts. And I'm not sure why. I was actually watching Blockhead's video, and he did it. I'm gonna guess it's because of filling up that hole and not keeping it from getting water. I don't know if water gets in those holes, in the holes that are pre-drilled in the truck, will actually get inside of the cabin. So I went back and I actually redid that. So just so you guys know.
All right, so I spent like a good hour trying to cut the rubber out here. Basically, you gotta remove the part of the bottom. Whatever you really want to do, but I just wanted them to sit. It'll sit on top of the bolts a little bit, and yes, that way it's just more flush, and I can keep this on there, you know. And yeah. Spent some time cutting that out, and then I actually had to cut out a little bit of the edge here so that it'll like really go in there, and I did both sides, and now we will start the actual installation. And then once I kind of get it set up, I'll see if I can slide these in. If not, I'll take it off and then put these on. Hey guys, so I'm back. I had to take a break. My wife had to go out, so I had to watch the baby for a few hours. So the sun's kind of coming down now, so I'll hopefully gonna get this done. But right now what I did was I took the front part, the fairing, what they call fairing, yes, and basically I put this rubber on it. It's basically what you would see on a door, like to seal up a door, or inside your hood. Yeah, so hopefully that holds. I didn't actually glue anything. It's like aluminum, so it kind of bites down. So hopefully it's enough. It'll sit on this, so that'll be enough. Hopefully the sides don't come off, but we'll throw this on and see what it looks like. Not bad. Hopefully this is good enough here. And this won't make any sound, hopefully. So for these guys, they actually mess up their own threads by painting or powder coat, whatever this is, and it'll I actually have to go through and tap them all, like clean up the threads a bit.
And the rack is on now, and you guys already knew that because you saw that little clip that I had to cut in to make sure that people didn't make that same mistake. But yeah, it's on. It's actually days after now. I got really busy and I didn't have a chance. To record it, and that day that I put it on, I just ran out of daylight, and it's just been super busy. But it's on now, and it looks pretty good. I'll show you guys some B-roll of it. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's not bad. It's very sturdy. I mean, it's steel. From looking at what the more expensive ones look like online, from videos and just pictures of it, the construction looks very similar. One big difference from this, and for example, the Prinsu, is that it doesn't have the center one. So there is one other bolt that goes in here in the Prinsu one. This one does not have it. It only has these two, and then there's a middle one here. So say if I absolutely needed the extra support, I could pretty much fabricate my own little bracket. It's super simple, but for now I think it should hold. It's pretty tough. I mean, I don't think it's gonna budge, but we'll see. That's gonna be the test here. I did end up throwing the trim here, the rubber, back on. Basically, I cut around the edges here, and it's hollow in here, so it's not stuck on this. But this has a clip here, so that's clips on, and then all out the middle here I filled it with silicone, so it's nice and glued on, and then the other one's loose as well. But I put enough silicone on it so that it's on there, and basically it just creates that seamless look. Looks good enough for me, and I did it to both sides. So in the front here, I had to stick this rubber basically to create a seal on this side here so that it doesn't whistle as much. One thing is that they have a cutout here. Let's try to get a view of it. I don't know why. I wonder if that causes wind noise. The wind noise isn't horrible. There is wind noise. So I've had a chance to actually drive it, and there is wind noise. It's not horrible. It kind of sounds like around freeway speeds 70, 80. Kind of sounds like there's a airplane passing over a bit. Like not right over, but like in the distance. It sounds like there's an airplane nearby somewhere, but it's not crazy. It's not. You can still listen to your music and you can still talk in a car, and that's not an obnoxious sound. It's just kind of like a really deep, just. But it's not bad. I actually ordered up my tent, and the tent actually should get here today. So I might film an unboxing of that, and then see how it mounts up to that, and pretty soon get out there and do some overland camping, and bring you some different content for those of you who like this kind of stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.